guys, it's Jake FPR Geek here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we do have a massive player review. We are doing it around the 89 rated Sadio Mané from Bayern. Ex-Liverpool player, kind of hurts me a little bit because I am a Liverpool fan. But yeah, Sadio Mané, I'm really excited to review this guy. So I have already sold him, so this is why you are seeing a concept version of him. I bought him for 190k, which you will see a little bit later on. I bought him for 190k, and I think he's going for around like 240k now, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, Sadio Mané, I think I did sell him for like 210. But Sadio Mané, 5'9", high medium, work rates, right footed, 4-star skimmers and 4-star weak foot, which is really nice. It's a shame he doesn't have, you know, any of the 5 stars, but you know, 4-4, you still can't really complain at that. He can play centre forward, which is really nice. So he comes out as a left mid. He can play left mid, left wing, and centre forward, which I think is really nice. And then let's get into the attributes now. So he does have 91 acceleration, 90 sprinting, which is really nice. It's technically a 90.5 pace, so yeah, it's not 90 pace, but yeah, 91 acceleration, really nice. So yeah, really nice pace there. The attack positioning, which is arguably one of the most important stats in this whole attributes list, and it is that 90 attack positioning. It's really nice, combined with that 86 finishing. This guy is an amazing striker, so that is where I did play him for the majority of the clips that you will see. I found that he was just insane in striker. So yeah, I did play the first 6 games of him in striker, and then I played a couple of games of him right attacking mid, the last 2 games, and he was definitely a better striker. And you can tell with the 86 finishing, the 83 shot power, and then the 90 attack positioning, those 3 stats for a striker are so important. And yeah, really, really nice. And then obviously has really high dribbling stats as well. The 88 balance, 91 reactions, 93 agility, 88 dribbling, all of those combined with like high composure, really nice ball control. Yeah, really good. And then he's got nice stamina, really good jumping and heading accuracy. And then 72 strength, which I thought was actually felt a little bit stronger in game, just because combined with his strength, I think he just felt quite strong. It might have been his aggression at 75. But yeah, then the traits, he hasn't got too many traits. He's got flair and speed dribbler, which are, you know, decent traits. I would have liked him to have some more shooting traits. So like the finesse shot trait, the outside the foot shot trait. But yeah, his shooting was fine in game. I think obviously finesse shots aren't as good this year, so that trait isn't as important. So yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, so getting into the clips now. I did play 8 games with Sadio Mané, and I scored 15 goals and got 3 assists. So I did actually play, as I said, 6 games of him in striker, scoring 13 goals. And I think I did keep those 3 assists in all of those games. And then when I switched him out to right attacking mid in the 4-2-3-1 formation, he did get you know, a goal in both of those games. But so I do think he's a much better striker. He's definitely more suited there with all of his stats. He kind of reminds me, if any of you guys have played, well, if you guys had played FIFA 14, I think it might have been FIFA 15. He really reminds me of George Weah. George Weah is one of my favourite players in that game. And yeah, he kind of reminds me of him a little bit. If he was a little bit taller, then he definitely would. But it's just he's got the pace, he's got the strength, he's got, you know, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Just, yeah, really, really nice player. And that 4-star weak foot does actually kind of feel a bit better than a 4-star. It's kind of like a 4.5 star just because of his high shooting stats. And yeah, so let's get into his pros now. Obviously, the first one's going to be his pace. He's a very, very quick player. There's no doubt about that. And yeah, you're going to have no problems with him. You know, on the ball with his high dribbling, his pace, he's going to feel just as fast on the ball as he is off of the ball. Then, as I said, because he's got high dribbling as well, that's another pro for him. His dribbling is, you know, it's perfect. It's really good. It's just exactly what you need for a striker, and then for a winger if you're going to play him out there. And then shooting, probably his biggest pro for this card. His shooting is absolutely insane. I think it's probably the best I've used so far, and I've used quite a few players, but I've used Messi. Messi's probably got, you know, just as good shooting as him, but yeah, I think I got into a lot more shooting positions because of his pace with Mané, so I was able to try him out a lot more. But yeah, incredible shooting on both feet, which is really nice and really worked in that centre striker formation, because, you know, you could go either way and you wouldn't have to worry too much about his weak foot. Obviously, he's going to miss more on his left foot than his right foot, but it still is really good in game. And then passing for an attacker is really nice as well. I think that's really important in this year's FIFA. You really need people who can pass the ball. If you've got someone with low passing, they're just going to completely miss it. It's going to really disrupt the attacking play. So yeah, having Mané You know, he could probably do a really nice job in cam, and as I said, out on the wings, he can, you know, that is his actual position, a winger, so he is going to be really good at passing as well. And then strength, again, really nice. He does definitely feel stronger than that 72, as I said earlier. He's, you know, I think it's combined with his pace. It's just really nice in game, and it can make the difference between scoring a goal or not, because, you know, you can muscle off that defender and just break away from him. Whereas if you were using a weaker striker, you might not be able to do that. As you can see here, this was the team I had him in as in striker. You did see there, 13 goals in 6 games, and then I moved him over to the cam position. So yeah, these last 2 games are going to be in that right attacking mid. You can see he's still getting involved in the play really nicely here. The last pro that I would say for Sadio Mané is that he can play that centre forward position, the position change. I think that's really nice going forward with a lot of formations. There's a lot of formations with the centre forward position this year, especially like the 4-2-3, the 4-3-2-1 now has like 2 centre forwards and a striker. So yeah, there's loads of formations with that centre forward position change. So you can fit Mané into a lot of different squads this year, which is really nice. And obviously, if you play like a false 9, you can get Coman and you can get Mané in the same squad, which is really nice. So yeah, that's a really cool thing about Sadio Mané. And yeah, and I think the only con I would probably say for him is the no 5-star skills. You're paying quite a premium for him, 230,000 coins for Sadio Mané. You kind of expect to get those skill moves. Obviously, that's not always the case, but you are getting a lot with this card. And yeah, which would have been nice to have those 5-star skills, even though obviously I know in real life he's not that skillful. He's just mainly quite a technical dribbler sort of player. So the 5-star skill moves would have been really nice, but you know, 4's still decent. There's still a lot of good skill moves with the 4-star skills. And then I've put down as fun factor 8.5 just because he doesn't have those skill moves or the weak foot, but he does feel really nice in game, so that's why he still is, you know, highly rated for that fun factor. Value for coins, I give an 8. Just because he is at like 230,000 coins now. I think that's quite a premium. You can get a lot of cards who do have similar roles to him and are, you know, a lot cheaper than him. And I feel like for 230k, there's a lot of cards that are probably better than him. But he is kind of a unique card in the fact that he's, you know, strong, fast. You know, he's got basically good stats everywhere, which is quite rare. And then the overall rating I would have to give is around about that 8.7. I think I can't really give any higher than that just because of the weak foot and skill moves, but he basically gives you everything you need in a striker apart from that. So if you're not a skiller, I would highly recommend getting Sadio Mané, but as a kind of a skiller myself, I do kind of feel like I need those skills, especially for that price tag. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this Mané player review. Please let me know which player you'd like to see next, and don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the bell notifications. You get notified when my videos go live, and I'll catch you next one.